What's up, guys? Jay Little here. Today I'm going to tell you how much I suck at birthdays. So tomorrow, as of I'm recording this, I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload it tonight. But tomorrow, the 22nd, is my birthday. I turn older. So happy birthday to me, I guess. But I want to tell you a little bit about my past experiences with birthdays. First and foremost, um, I was born the same day, a couple of years later, but the same day as this guy named George Washington. You might have heard about him. Apparently, he did something for the country. I don't know what, but apparently, he's more important than me somehow. So there's that. Also, my first memory I've ever had. You know how like you think about what your first memory was as a kid. You know, a lot of people think of, Christmas present that they got or like this big crazy experience that they had as a child. My first memory was probably when I was 3, 4, or 5 years old. Um, at least the first memory I can actually think about. But my birthday happened when I was 3, 4, 5. I probably got my birthday presents from my parents or whatever, which is fine. Um, I remember getting a present from my Aunt Deb. Now, at that time, she was really into like ceramics and clay and all this other stuff. And she made me this. I wish I still had it. I don't know what happened to it. I kind of want to say because I used to live in Galton, Pennsylvania, on a street called Oak Street, and that's where I got this present from. And I remember my little bedroom had it hanging on the wall. But she made me, and I don't know why she thought I was so into clowns, or if that was really just something she had a mold for. But she got me this ceramic clown that said "Happy third or fourth or fifth birthday, Josh," whatever. But I remember it was a couple days. I got it a couple days after my birthday, and I already got my birthday present, so I was stoked about that, I guess. Then I got this extra birthday present a couple days after. I'm like, what's going on here? It's like my birthday all over again. So I opened this present. I'm thinking it's awesome, like Ninja Turtles toy or a Ghostbusters toy, Transformers, something like that I was into. And it was a ceramic clown that had this it was like two pieces. It was a ceramic clown. Then it had these three balloons that were ceramic, and that was a separate piece that was above the clown. Like clowns here, balloons up here. Clown hanging onto balloons. But there was like yarn, different colored yarn going from the balloons to the clown's hand where it was holding, which was really cool now that I think about it. But as like a 3 or 4 or 5 year old, it's like I can't play with this because this would break. So my parents put it on my wall, and it just sat there for a while. Chances are I probably like was jumping on my bed someday and hit the wall and then fell down and shattered, which is possible. So I really actually wish I still had it. Back then, it wasn't like the coolest gift ever, but now that would be an awesome gift. My Aunt Deb spent all that time working on painting. She painted it, and it was like super colorful, different colors for the balloons and stuff like that. So that's like my earliest memory of that I've ever had. Like I can't remember anything where I was younger and actually remembered something from it. So it was birthday related technically. So there's that. Also, you can tell I'm wearing my Pisces shirt because Pisces are the best. Also, what else? What else? What else? Birthday related. I'm trying to think of other birthday things. This is pretty good. This Rockstar Thermo, pretty good. Zero sugar, which is good. But anyway, another early birthday memory I have. This is probably 5, 6, or 7 years old, maybe 8. Me and my cousin Jimmy, Jim, James, whatever you want to call him. We had his birthday was the 23rd or no, yeah, maybe like 24th or 25th of February, maybe earlier. But our birthdays were within 3 days of each other. He was born like 2 or 3 or 4 years earlier than me. Um, so we had a conjoined birthday party. Now, my parents have a lot of family, I guess. My mom has 6 siblings, and each of them have 2 or 3 children. I think even one of them might have up to 4. But anyway, so when you have that big of a family, you have like at least 13 or 14 like cousins. You're gonna find somebody who has a birthday close to yours. Me and Jimmy had a close birthday, so we went to his house, or I went. My parents took me to his house, I guess, when I was like 5, 6, or 7 or 8, and we had like a conjoined birthday party. It was evenly placed in between our birthdays. It was either like a couple days before, a couple days after mine or his, and we just had like a conjoined birthday. I remember getting this really. I have Polaroids. I wish I had them. Polaroid pictures. That's how old I am. Of me getting this $5 bill and being so happy that I have $5, which is a lot of money when you're a kid, especially in the 90s, maybe the 80s. Um, you could buy a lot for $5 back then. But anyway, I also got this helicopter, this like whole army, this big box of army toys, and it was all like different vehicles. Like there was this big like truck that would hold army soldiers, I guess. I don't know. There was like a tank and there was a helicopter. Remember the helicopter? I pretended it could really fly and I used to throw it up in the air and it wouldn't fly. So that's another birthday memory. My worst birthday was around the same time, probably a year or two before or after the conjoined birthday with Jim. We had all I wanted for my birthday was have everybody come over dressed as their favorite cartoon character or their favorite. It was like a masquerade. It was like if your birthday was on Halloween and you would have a Halloween birthday party, it would be like that. It was like a masquerade. I want to say masquerade, but that sounds fancy. It was a costume party, basically. I don't remember what I dressed up as. But I remember inviting all my cousins. Like I said, my mom alone had 7 siblings, and each of them had 2 or 3 children. So that's at least 14, 15, 16 people that I invited, let alone all my friends that I invited, let alone all the other family members, my aunts and my uncles that I also invited. 2 people showed up, and I can only remember one of them. She dressed up as Raggedy Ann for my birthday party. I think that was no, that wasn't the birthday I had the Smurf cake. I had a Smurf cake on I think my second birthday. I have a picture of it. That's the only reason I remember it. My mom has a picture of the the Smurf. I guess I was big into Smurfs back then. Little blue people enticed me, I suppose, before I found out about Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or whatever. Um, so my parents had a spit on my face. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see. Okay. I thought you could see the spit on the camera, but I guess you don't. But I remember, I remember having a birthday where I invited so many people over, and like 1, maybe 2 people showed up. It was going to be this big costume party, and we'd all pretend we're these people that, and they didn't show up. So there's that. I don't know why I always want to end these vlogs on a sad note. I should have a happy note. Let me think of another birthday. When I turned 21, I didn't drink because I was a loser. Didn't drink on my 21st birthday. Nobody invited me. That's another sad thing. I thought I was trying to get to a happy part. Where's my drink? Speaking of drinking, Rockstar Thermo, not sponsored, but you should try some sometime. There's like 2 flavors. There's green tree extract, green tea extract. I wanted to say. That's really all I can think of my birthdays. Oh, I guess this is also a sad one. This person I was dating wanted to do something special and have a surprise party. She was very, very bad at hiding it, hiding the secret and the surprise from me. And this was no, I was living in this apartment actually. And we went to I think Olean at the time. Like she tricked me into thinking that we're just gonna go out, have a dinner real quick, and come back and just have a night. And she said something. I can't remember what. She implied she asked like implied or asked me if I like birthday surprise parties. I was like, no. And then I realized she already planned it. I'm like, no. Tell those people to get out of my apartment right now. So I kind of felt bad about it because she was just trying to be nice, and I kind of ruined it. Well, I guess there's no way to end this on a good note, I suppose. Those were my birthday stories. Happy birthday to me. Um, I guess if you want to leave some birthday love in the comments, go ahead, I suppose. I'm not going to stop you. I turned, like I said, I turned old this year. And like the past, like when I was younger, and this is probably the same way for everybody. I don't know. But when you're younger, like it's your birthday and that's your day. That's better than Christmas. Christmas is for everybody. It's better than Halloween. Halloween's for everybody. Better than the Valentine's Day or a bazillion other holidays because this specific day is for you and it's like super important to you. And after the failed masquerade party or costume party, I keep saying masquerade, and this wasn't that fancy, but the failed costume party, I guess. Had to move my mouse because I'm not sure if it's going to go to screensaver and ruin the whole recording. But after the failed costume party, uh, I kind of gave up on being excited about my birthday. Cool, I got older. And when you're like in your 20s and 30s and 40s and probably 50s, you're like, yeah, it's my birthday. Cool, I get old. I get older. Lovely. So I'm not really doing any backflips or being excited about my birthday anymore. Like any up until your 21st birthday and maybe your 30th, if you want to go that far, like 21st birthday should be the best one out of all of them. And everyone before that, you're young and you're the selfish, I guess. But after that, just it's just a day at this point. I'd rather be Christmas. I'd rather it be Mother's or Father's Day or another day where you could spend with everybody. But anyway, I guess happy birthday to me, I suppose. It's really tell me your favorites in the comments below. Tell me your favorite birthday memory you've had, your favorite birthday, your worst birthday, and tell me how you celebrate your recent couple of birthdays you've had recently. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll vlog again sometime. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Later.